Salams and welcome. I went out today on one of my rare occasions. There was a funeral. One of my best friends, Samad Gatta, his father-in-law passed away, and today I went to honor the funeral fatia. And it's surprising there were so many people in wheelchairs. So to all those people, so today is like a disability, just a motivational talk for those who are disabled, that we go through various tests in life. So people that I found very surprising were disabled in wheelchairs. My good friend Sikandar Karam, Siki, Joe Karam's son Sikandar Karam was in a wheelchair. Sadly, he suffered a stroke recently. He's in a wheelchair. Dr. Madni Nur Muhammad, very prominent pediatrician, serving the Lodium Pretoria community for many, many years in a wheelchair. Then my good friend Rafiq Hadi Musadada, also in a wheelchair. And then my good friend Solih Nur Muhammad, he's late now. He had, I think it was muscular dystrophy or AML, one of the muscular dystrophies, and he's passed away. He was in a wheelchair. And myself, also in a wheelchair. And those of us who, so basically today it's about the life in a wheelchair. It's not easy. It's not easy being in a wheelchair. It's one of the most difficult things. To be helpless, to be mortgaged and want to ask anyone for anything is a very, very difficult exercise. So please, if you are in a wheelchair, or if you know someone who is in a wheelchair, please remember that the wheelchair should not define who you are. Don't let the wheelchair define who you are. Your strength comes from your brain. Yes, we all go through phases of depression, we go through phases of darkness, but remember, keep your brain positive, keep your mind positive. It's a matter of mind over matter. I know it's easier said than done, and some people will take longer to recover. And some people will go through it for their whole life. For myself, more than a decade, 15 years, I am now confined to a wheelchair. I spend 20 to 23 hours per day in bed. So today is one of those rare occasions when I went out. There's a price to pay if you go out. I will now be knocked out for the next week. If I go out, my whole, like right now as I'm talking, my spine is in spasm. But you know what's a nice thing, what I like about this community? I find absolutely amazing. People have such wonderful hearts. People have such good hearts. People went out of their way to help me out. They would help me hold my arms, carry me, help me with my wheelchair, help me with my crutches, help me with dishing out the food, because I find it difficult to dish out the food. I cannot hold the plates, so people are there to help me hold the plates or hold the cup, dish out the food. So my thanks to everyone who has helped me out. And those of my friends who are in any other type of disability, and not only my friends, anyone in South Africa, anyone in the world who's watching this, if you are suffering any form of disability, please remember, yes, we understand it's not easy, but try and overcome the challenge. Within your disability, you will find you've got one area of strength, and focus on that. Maybe you're a calligraphy writer. Maybe you're an artist. Maybe you're a businessman and you can teach your children or your grandchildren life lessons or about your business knowledge that you have. So don't feel that you are now a cripple. Don't feel that now you are a handicap to humanity and to society. Try and do something productive. Even if it means you go outside and feed the birds, or if you've got a fish pond in the garden, or try and build your own fish pond, but try and do something that's productive. I know today is Freedom Day. Yesterday was the 27th of April. Today is the 28th of April. We are still celebrating Freedom Day, but Freedom Day does not mean that we are limited. Okay, this does not give you the freedom, but within this restriction, within this handicap, within this disability, you need to have freedom. And the best freedom is to have intellectual freedom, right? So for all of those people who have met my friends, it was like basically, so many wheelchairs. I was actually surprised. So from a medical point of view, as a medical doctor, it's easy to note what is going on with the people, and you can identify what the problems are. So I make dua for everyone. May Allah SWT to make it easy for everyone. Whatever difficulty you are going through, may Allah SWT to make it easy. May Allah SWT to remove obstacles from your way. And whatever good days, may Allah, whatever your duas are, may Allah accept it and give you more. And most importantly, don't forget the caregiver. Many people ask me, hey, how are you feeling? How are you? They ask the person in the wheelchair, how are you feeling? But they forget to ask the person who's looking after the person. So always ask the caregiver, oh, Mr. Caregiver, oh, Mrs. Caregiver, how are you feeling? You are looking after this person for years and years and years, but how are you feeling? Right? So let's remember the caregivers. So today, just please remember, don't be down, don't quit, be focused, be strong, and try and find something that you are good at, and you try and recover. When you get a knockout blow, a Muhammad Ali knockout blow, when life gives you a knockout blow, you stand up again. It may take long to stand up, but you stand up. Don't quit. Don't quit. You keep on struggling. You keep on fighting. You must say, I am a lion. You must have the spirit of the lion inside you, that indomitable spirit that says, I will not give up. I will not give up. Let the storm come. Let the storm come. Let the storm. Well, the storm comes to everyone. But you say, I will not give up. And you keep fighting. You keep trying. You keep trying. You keep trying. And through that, we'll get through this ocean together. We are on a journey. We came from our Creator, and we're going to return to Him. We originated in heaven. Our house is in paradise. We came with nothing in the world. We're going to go with nothing. We only go with two things: the good deeds that we did and the love that we have with each other. May Allah always keep our muhabbat. May Allah always keep our love. And may Allah SWT give us those people and surround us with those people who love us and whom we love. Stay well, look after yourself. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen.